As a copyright owner, you have certain exclusive rights that help you control how your copyright-protected work is used. U.S. copyright law provides owners of copyright-protected works with 6 exclusive rights to use or authorize the use of your work in certain ways. In this video, we'll discuss these rights, why they are important, and what you can do if someone uses your work in a way that involves your exclusive rights. To start, what are your exclusive rights? 1. You have the right to reproduce the copyright-protected work in copies or phonorecords. For example, making photocopies of an article you've written, prints of a photograph you've taken, or CDs of the song you've recorded. 2. You have the right to distribute copies or phonorecords of the work to the public. This means, for example, you have the right to sell your novel, upload your sound recording to a website for download, or pass out copies of your artwork. 3. You have the right to create derivative works based on or derived from your copyright-protected work. For example, translating your novel into another language, adapting your comic book into a screenplay for a motion picture, or creating a new arrangement of a song you wrote. 4. You have the right to display the work publicly, such as displaying your painting in a gallery, showing your children's book on a website, or posting a photo you took on social media. 5. You have the right to perform the copyright-protected work publicly, that is, performing your play in a theater, screening your movie in an auditorium, or performing a choreographed dance routine in a park. And 6. In the case of sound recordings, you have the right to perform the work publicly by means of a digital audio transmission. For example, streaming the sound recording online. These exclusive rights, however, do not last forever. Copyright in a work exists for a limited time, and once the copyright term ends, the work enters the public domain, meaning anyone has the right to use the work in any way they wish. So, why are these exclusive rights important? If you're the owner of a copyright-protected work, these exclusive rights can help you protect and make a living from your work. No one else can use your work in these ways unless they have permission from you, or their use falls under one of the exceptions or limitations described in the Copyright Act. For example, if their use of the work is a fair use or a protected educational use. In the case of joint works, which are works created by 2 or more authors, the authors co-own the copyright, and each owner has the right to exercise any of the exclusive rights, or authorize someone else to do so, subject to an accounting. That means, generally, if an owner licensing the work earns royalties from the use, they must share those royalties with all of the co-owners, unless there is an agreement otherwise. But what if someone uses your work without permission? If someone uses your copyright-protected work in a way that you believe violates your exclusive rights, meaning they used it without permission or a statutory exception, that may be infringement. If you think someone has infringed the copyright in your work, you have several options to enforce it. 1. You can send a letter to the person demanding that they stop using the work. 2. You can sue them for infringement in federal district court. To exercise this option, you will need to have registered your work with the Copyright Office, or have received a refusal to register your work from the office. And 3, for small claims of less than $30,000, you can file a claim against them with the Copyright Claims Board, also known as the CCB. In this case, you will need to either have registered the work with the office or have filed an application to register the work with the office. However, the CCB will dismiss the claim if the office refuses to register the work. To learn more about the benefits of registration and protecting your work, see our copyright registration video. And for more information on the Copyright Claims Board, copyright duration, public domain, fair use, and other concepts mentioned in this video, check out our Learning Engine video series, or visit copyright.gov.